Well, we'll need a big slice of luck. You know, Keogh's flying and there's some guys catching us at the back. We've had a couple of, by our standards, 2 poor rounds, so we need to really pick this one up, which we're all aiming to do. There's several firsts we need to do. Is getting into the top 6, and we need to get on that podium as well, which is we're desperate to do before the end of the season. They both want to do that top 6. I mean, Westy should have been there quite easily. He got torpedoed a couple of times early on in the season, which dented his hopes a little, but he's still got a chance, you know, and he'll fight hard till the end. Yeah, bike's back in shape. It was a fairly hefty bump, so we finished late last night, but we're all okay this morning. Had a run out this morning, and things were okay. Until that last race finishes at Donington's, nothing's secure, so we'll be hammer and tongue right till then. And you know, we're optimistic that we can do it, but as everybody knows with racing, you know, it can bite you in the bottom.
The lights are out, 18 laps ahead of them then. And James Westmoreland has missed the chicane, but no time or position advantage gained, so he's okay at the moment. He needs to be as well. He's actually slipped back to 12th place behind Keith Farmer, so he's not managing to make the ground on his teammate that he'd like to. Westmoreland in 10th. Kirkham now 13th, onto the 17th and final, I beg your pardon, the 18th and final lap.
Yep.
Farmer Westmoreland crossed the line, nailed together in a battle for 9th place. Linfoot is in 11th with Waters breathing down his neck now. Kirkham's in that battle as now for, in effect, 11th place. At the moment, Kirkham has 126 points. Westmoreland has 117. Right now, Westmoreland's in 10th place. That's worth 6. Kirkham on 3 points, so it would be only a slight narrowing of the gap. Westmoreland might be a little disappointed at that. Keith Farmer is the next man through Barn Corner, ahead of James Westmoreland. So Westmoreland has to be content with 10th place, 11th for Linfoot, 12th place for Josh Waters, 13th for the bright green helmet there of John Kirkham.
Just struggled all weekend, the pace isn't there, and you know, the team's done a fantastic job. They've turned the bike inside out and still struggling. So you know, we're going to try something else for the next race. We haven't got too much to lose, and like I say, we'll keep pushing and we'll get the job done and move on to Donington and see what we can do.
What about number 46? He's on the front row of the grid. Thomas George Bridewell the second. What can he do from there on the Hustle Racing Kawasaki? He can get away with Alex Lowe's and Josh Brooks. Kirkham 11th is ahead of Westmoreland. That is the battle going on, crucially, for 6th place in the championship. Fastest lap of the race for Josh Waters, who's passed Westmoreland and Kirkham. Westmoreland has also passed Kirkham, which is vital to him if he's going to pull points on his teammate. And there are the two Buildbase BMWs. Westmoreland, Kirkham. Kirkham is clinging onto the back of his tiny teammate, and they're running in 10th place and 11th. But it's also, of course, the battle for top 6 and the showdown. And Westmoreland needs to pull points on his teammate. OK, even if it's only 1, he's got to keep chipping away. In their continuing battle for the top 6, James Westmoreland takes another point out of John Kirkham.
Well, if I was a Premiership football manager, I'd say we played for a draw and got one. Because we were on the back foot for some strange reason all weekend. John didn't help the job evidently with crashing. So really we just wanted to score some points at the end of the day. 9s and 10, 10 and 12 not where we should be, but hey, you know, they may take us through. So we'll have to see now. It's all down to the last round, Donington Park.